After removing itself from Tech Environmental Ratings Council EPEAT last week, Apple's jumped back on board. Fox Business reports.
Apple is reversing its stance on the EPEAT environmental standard. The tech giant is now saying that leaving the rating system last week was a mistake.
Apple faced public backlash for leaving EPEAT. A writer for Yahoo says the company faced loss of sales as well. It should be noted that as a result of dropping EPEAT, Apple was set to lose much of its government and education business, as many schools and government agencies in the United States require that EPEAT-certified electronics make up a majority of device purchases. So what was Apple thinking? A writer for Technorati says the whole incident is out of character for the PR-conscious tech giant. What is unusual is that a company the size of Apple would normally synchronize PR with a significant action. It took Apple 4 days to explain its action after the media discovered Apple's removal of all their products from the EPEAT registry. A contributor to Forbes says the most likely explanation is that one hand didn't know what the other was doing. One part of Apple decides that EPEAT isn't worth worrying about. Thus, the decision is made to withdraw. As the implications of the decision filter through to that part of Apple it sells to governments, a certain heated internal debate takes place. The decision is withdrawn. Everything else is PR. A writer for Green Growth Investment notes, while the EPEAT story dominated tech headlines, Apple managed to move up in the ratings of one of its harshest critics, Greenpeace. Although it is truly nothing to cheer about, Apple no longer fails for infrastructure, citing it gets a D. And it moved up from a D to a C for power efficiency and greenhouse gasoline emissions mitigation, and for use of renewables and advocacy on them. Apple shares rose 1.3% Friday after the announcement. For Newsy, I'm Nathan Byrne, multiple sources, the real story.